All right, so the national champion has been named, and that's the Michigan Wolverines. Congrats to the Wolverines. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the AAS All Around Sports. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over the Michigan Wolverines beating the Washington Huskies. I was going to get to this sooner, but I was full of busy this early parts of the week having work to do, so I apologize in advance for not getting to this sooner. So, we all know the national champion is Michigan, congratulations to all the Michigan players, all the adversity you faced, all the suspensions, everything. You were able to power through it all and get to this moment. Congratulations to the Michigan Wolverines. But the question is, what does this mean for Jim Harbaugh's career? Because loads of rumors have gone out there that Jim Harbaugh might be looking towards the NFL. He might be looking to go back to Michigan for another year. And so on and so forth. So, the question is, what should be his next step, and what legacy did he leave behind for the Michigan players to live on? So, I am a Seahawks fan. My Hawks just fired Pete Carroll, which has now been moved to team advisor, which obviously I'm looking at that situation, obviously thinking that the Seahawks could go and get Jim Harbaugh, but we'll see what happens. But the question is, let's get started in this topic. So, I have been looking at this situation very likely for the whole throughout the day, ever since I heard of the rumors of the news. Harbaugh should pursue the NFL because he's been in there before. He was in the NFL before, which some people forget it because it was a long time ago. Remember, he used to be the coach of the San Francisco 49ers from 2011, either 2010 or 2011, to 2014. And then he got fired. He led the 49ers, who won, all I know, to 3 NFC Championship appearances. One of them was against my Hawks, and they lost to that one, leading us to the first Super Bowl championship. And then one of them was a Super Bowl preview against the Ravens, which we're all expecting to happen this year, so we'll see what happens there. But the legacy that Harbaugh left behind for the Michigan players is no matter how much adversity you take, you can always power through. And they showed that definition this season. Loads of people doubt him, saying during that live investigation, that current investigation going on by the NCAA, about the whole sign stealing scandal, which pretty much every team does, and they just got caught. But the Michigan is a really good, talented group of individuals. You got Blake Corum, you got J.J. McCarthy, you got Donovan Edwards, and then so many of these players are just so good NFL level talent, which I think J.J. McCarthy should enter the NFL draft this year. He has that young leadership group. He has that young leadership mentality with the team, which obviously I don't know if my Hawks are going to pick up. But some of the names that have been thrown out for the Hawks, which going off topic here a little bit, have been Penix, Daniels, Nix, and McCarthy. So those are the 4 names on the list of the Seahawks. But back to the main topic. This Wolverines team has had a lot of doubt face their way, and they have shown that no matter what adversity you take, you can always push forward, no matter how many doubters there are, no matter how many haters there are. But as for Harbaugh himself, if he doesn't stay with Michigan, I can honestly see him getting an NFL job, which could be with the Chargers, Raiders, Seahawks, Titans, Falcons, Commanders. So many teams around the league that are looking now for NFL coaches, my bad, coaches. So if Jim Harbaugh does go to the NFL level looking for a coaching job, there are 3 places that I could see him landing. Number 1 is, of course, the Seahawks, after they just fired after they moved Pete Carroll to the team advisor, which Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh have a little bit of history between each other. Of course, Pete Carroll was the coach at USC, and then Jim Harbaugh was the coach at Stanford at that time. They've gone against each other. They have massive respect for each other. And then the second option I could see is with the Chargers. The Chargers are in a big situation where they just fired Brandon Staley. And we don't know where where Harbaugh's going to go. And then the last one that I could see, just because of the need of a position and because of the talent they have on their group, I could see it being the Atlanta Falcons. Because either the Hawks, Chargers, or Falcons are the three teams that I could see for Jim Harbaugh to go to. Which obviously I'm a Seahawks fan, so I obviously want him to come to the Seahawks. Obviously. But we'll see what happens coming into this next season. Loads of coaching changes, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's my topic for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. So long for now.